I think it's 5.4, and this movie is getting a 6.5, which it doesn't deserve 6.5. I'm sorry. I don't care about the characters. They could all die if all I care, which they all do pretty much. And the stupidity of the film is you can find out pretty much who's the thing. I wasn't surprised at all. One scene caught me off guard, but that's not enough to save the film, though. And you have things that seem like deja vu, deja vu. Where have I seen it before? Where have I seen it before? Like out of nowhere, before the turd escapes from the ice, there's a wolf dog that they have in the stable there. That's for some reason or another is breaking out of the shed it's at or whatever, or the little cage or whatever. It's breaking through the gate or whatever. And we never see that dog again. I mean, later on we go back to the cave, we see a pile of blood there, so I guess the dog was killed by the turd, maybe. Because it jumps out and escapes. And it kills that guy, and then they decide to burn the shack it's hiding in as we get the autopsy scene. And then one of the guys, I guess, is injured. So what they're gonna do is they decide to pop the scab. What they decide to do is go and get the helicopter, Joe Egerton's Carter and the black guy, to fly him out of there. Oh, there's one helicopter in the camp, by the way, folks. 1 second, please. Sorry, I had to put a little peroxide there. Not on my hair, but on the scab there. Look! Practical blood! See? I like what you don't see in this fucking movie. Shit. But anyway, I know people say they try to defend this film, which is understandable. Okay, I mean, every fan has a hater, and every movie has a fan and a hater, and I know there's some fans who defend this film a lot. I know, like when Matt did his rant, some people said, "Oh, I got Matt's ass about it," but the man's entitled to his opinion. Granted, I mean, there's fans that might not enjoy this film for one reason or another. It's cool and stuff like that. They could disagree. It's all right. I'm not gonna hold it against nobody. I gotta go, I'm not gonna yell stuff like that or whatever. But this movie here, the thing transforms, or when it comes out of people, it seems very abrupt, though, and you know who the thing is, and the way it looks, like you see the guy's face opening up, it looks badly done. I've seen video games like Splatterhouse and even the early Resident Evil games. The transformation sequence look miles better than the stuff in this movie. Even that, what was it, that animated movie that was based on that video game, which was a prequel. Even though it had a depressing ending by it, that movie's better than this movie, though, and that's a prequel. Dead Space, Deadfall. I heard the sequel's bullshit, but that to me, I mean, granted, it stole from that as well, because the way the turd looks in this film when it transforms to people, it looks like something out of the Dead Space, which looks nice in the video games and in the animated movie they had, but it doesn't work with the enhanced CGI. Really doesn't. And stuff like, you know, he ends up killing the guy in the helicopter. Mary Winstead figures out she finds some teeth fillings on the floor. The thing cannot imitate, because the thing makes a perfect copy of the host or whatever to become imitation, but it cannot do it to anybody who has feelings or earrings, or like, you know, like one of the guys, I guess when they were doing the autopsy, he had a prosthetic bone put in, so I couldn't duplicate that and shit. So teeth fillings. I mean, granted, they were going for that testing thing with the blood, but somebody or some turd burned down the laboratory with the blood and stuff. Then Joel Edgerton comes back into the film with the black guy because they were the pilots of the helicopter, and I guess they miraculously survived, with which the people on the shack think, the Norwegians and of course a little bit of the Americans there, think that one of them might be the thing, which they're not a thing basically. So Mary Winstead, very stupid sequence where open your mouth, see who's got feelings. The asshole doctor refused to open his mouth. Oh, they're porcelain. So take out your fucking teeth then. Oh, asshole. But no, he's an asshole. I would have burned him with the flamethrower. Like, shut the fuck. You don't want to choke me out? And the bottom thing, the flamethrower effects look fake as hell. You can tell obviously it's just a prop and they probably just added fire in the tip or whatever, the computer. Didn't seem real to me at all. And pretty much, the movie's spaghetti, leaving my brain as it is. You see that two-headed monster, the one that they find in the ice in the first film? You get to see how that became to be. You got one character there who gets knocked back from an explosion. So he comes in there, and when they have his arms around the two guys that carrying him over, okay, I didn't see this coming. The arms detach off, grow legs, and crawl, and then the part of the arm that's cut off turns into a mouth and grabs the guy in the face. Basically, it looked like his face fucking him. Like a face hugger. The people who made this film don't know what the fuck movie they stole shit from Leviathan and from Alien, pretty much. And of course stuff from John Carpenter's movie as well. Going like this, suck in the face, suck in the face. Then Joe Edgerton comes in. He has a flamethrower for nothing in the film. He doesn't fire one fucking shot. He's having problems with the flamethrower, just like McCready had in the original film. Found the flamethrower. And also the black guy shoots at the guy, because the big tentacle comes out of him, starts killing and hurting everybody or whatever. Stabs the black guy. Ooh, then he just dies. Then the other one is fucking the face, and then finally, for one reason or another, Mary Winstead gets all friends, and now she got it working, and she burns what's left of some of the thing right there, the turd. Then it comes out, and she burns it again. Oh no, it escapes, and then she burns the arm creature once. Okay, granted, I didn't see that coming, but that's not enough to save the film, and it's all bad CGI. There, early in the film, you see a scene where a woman turns, which looked like very, once again, what I think it was called necromorphs, I think they were called, the ones from Dead Space, where her head hangs back, and you see her stomach opens up like a big pussy with teeth, and chasing after Mary Winstead. Mary tells one of the guys, run, you're like, ooh? See it? Ooh? He gets killed for being a dumb fuck. Get the fuck out of here, like I always say. But no, he doesn't. So, all that happens there, everybody looks at people's feelings and stuff like that. And pretty much then everybody splits up. Yeah, one character in the film, which I know some people like, is a character named Lars, who basically, I swear, he kind of reminded me at times as Richard Masur Clark, because he looked like he dressed like Clark at times. This character named Lars, who don't speak no English. He's got a flamethrower. He goes in to get Joe Edgerton and the black guy to run the test with to find what the feelings. Then they split. Then he ends up showing up inside there. Lars disappears. We don't know where the fuck he went throughout the whole movie. Doesn't come back to the last scene. So, pretty much, they burn Mary Winstead. You see a bad CG. We see that Eric Olsen gets grabbed by that guy with the tentacle coming out of him, and just I don't know what happens. He rubs to her, gets close to her, and I guess they morph together, and that's how you get that two-headed monster, or two-headed thing, the one they did the autopsy of for the other movie. But horribly done, horribly. I don't understand people who from fans in the original film could defend this movie and say that, oh, it's a good companion piece. I'm sorry, I disagree. I don't see it. Unless Universal is gonna go over John Carpenter's head and take this film and remaster it and do like George Lucas did the Star Wars movies, so it can mesh better. I hope they don't do that. I think that's why a lot of people, including myself, got pissed off at Jimmy Cammey for saying that shit about the Alien Queen for Aliens. You know, since him and George Lucas, 20th Century Fox pretty much blows both of them, licks their ball sacks and everything, and tosses their salads. And Jimmy Cameron said, you know what? I want to do a remastered version of Aliens with the CGI Queen and CGI Alien Warriors. It's like the AVP film, which I enjoy. So that's what Jimmy's probably saying. I'm sure, and Fox will probably do it too. So we want to please you. We want to please you while they're jerking them off. So they mesh together. The scene there where it's hunting down Joe Egerton. He has a butcher knife. It's about to charge him. And I don't know what it is. Mary Winstead, I guess, was there. And all of a sudden she becomes a hero. And takes the flamethrower and all the way to his outside. And once it's outside, it happens to be in the same exact spot where McCready and Copper find it in John Carpenter's movie. Another thing, another little Easter egg. Joe Egerton has an axe, right? And I guess they see one of those arm monsters with the legs on the wall. And I guess Joe Egerton hits one of it with the axe. It splats. And then I guess Mary Winstead, once again, she's got the flamethrower. Why? Because she's the Ripley. Ripley burns it, and he's about to take the axe as a weapon. She goes, "Don't touch that." Now, many people defend that scene and say she says that because there's blood on it. He can get contaminated. Well, I don't know. I mean, I agree with Matt once again. I know why the axe is there, because McCready, Mac, and Copper have to find it in the John Carpenter film. When they look in there with the flashlight, they see an axe on the wall. Very subtle, really. Bullshit. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Then, pretty much, the camp is on fire. The asshole doctor, who now is the Turd, takes the snowmobile, or whatever the fuck that is, drives away. They chase him with the other snowmobile.